Vishy, I'll straight come to you first. It's great to have you among us. And my question is that you qualified for the candidates around 30 years back. And after that, it's taken a very long time for Indians to make it there. But when it has happened with a bang. And what do you have to say about this? I mean, this sudden rise, it's not sudden, but what went on behind this roughly?
One is, as a country, we took all the right steps. And I mean this in a broad sense. Every city started to have more chess activity, organize more tournaments. The media started to cover chess. Sponsors started to emerge. So slowly the background work happened. The earlier generations of players then started academies where they taught future talents and so on. So the infrastructure, the ecosystem got established. The second thing is always the hardest part. How do you produce a champion? And you're not really that much in control. It's not like if you take a few steps, it happens. But if you have the right setup, the right system, then eventually it always does. And that's what happened. We suddenly got a fantastic generation, just 4 or 5 players with all very, very talented. That's quite a rare occurrence. You can't predict it, you can't plan for it, but it happened. And of course, this generation benefited from everything. They had strong international masters and grandmasters coaching them. So they definitely benefited from that, but they're also very talented.
Of course, Dibyendu sir, if we talk about chess in 80s and 90s and now we are in 2024, what is the biggest difference you are seeing in terms of sponsorship help, in terms of youngsters coming up among ranks, chess coaches, the system? What are the some of the most differences you are seeing?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a huge change. If we compare since 70s, I have started playing chess at the age of 6 in the year 1972, and in those days the perception was different, because people used to think that chess is not for the kids, chess is for the elderly people, chess is played just to kill the time, and so on. But because of some parents, we are very much fortunate, we are very much lucky. They, like my parents, like Vishy's parents, because in spite of so many odds, they have encouraged us to play chess. And that is what we are here at this moment. And I could see the changes very much because I have started my academy in 2005, and now every parents, they want their child to learn chess, because the perception has changed. Chess is for the kids, chess is for the younger players, and chess is not only, those who are putting their child in the chess, it is not that they just want to have the result, but they want that child to learn chess, because it helps them in their academic career, and as well as it makes them a good human being. And but I must say that whatever today the Indian chess is, it is just because of the Viswanathan Anand. Because in our days, we didn't have any idol, we didn't have any role model. And because I was the 5th international master in 1982, and there were no grandmasters. So Anand became the first grandmaster in 88, and then he went on winning World Junior, then he qualified for the candidates, and then he became 5 times world champion. So because of his extraordinary performances in the international chess field, so these youngsters started taking seriously. And if we come to that recent generation, current generation, that in the forthcoming candidates, out of 3 Indian young boys, they are going to take part. They have qualified, and I think this is also because of the Anand, because last few years he is helping, he is working with the with the kids, with the young generation, and because of his huge experience, that is helping the young generation, and that's for the Pragananda, Gukesh, Vidit Gujarati, and there are so many, but these three are going to take part in the candidates. And also in the women also, we have got two players from India out of 8. There's Hampi and the Vaishali. So Vaishali is also getting help from tips from suggestions from Vichy.
I have a question for Maria. Maria, you have seen international chess at the top level from very close quarters in different countries. Do you notice any change in the way the top international players look at Indian players of this current lot, of this current generation? Has their perception of the Indian chess players changed?
Yes. Everyone is scared to play Indian kids. It became a meme online that, oh, I'm paired against the Indian kid, I'm done. Everyone is scared of Indian kids these days because they are hungry for win. You don't know their strengths until they're there at the board. They are all being taught or inspired by Vichy and by all the generation that is coming up now. And the Indian chess is just on such a boom right now. But to be honest, it was always there. There was just not a sparkle. They just needed a sparkle, and first it was Vichy, and then it was all dedicated people who were teaching kids. Then it was all corporate sponsors that came up to help the children from up to certain stage to go up and up. And now, of course, we also need to recognize not just the children, not just the players. Just like in the previous panel, the role models are all over the place. The parents are the role models. Everyone who inspires the kids, who teaches them patience and perseverance. And chess does it too. And it's important to not only bring your child to win to chess, but also, as you said, to learn from chess, to adapt, to learn important skills that will bring you through the life. These days, it's just inevitable that India is going to take over in chess.
Anand sir, my next question is for you. Of course, IPL has changed the cricketing world completely. After that, we have seen other sports take up franchisee concept, be it volleyball, be it kabaddi, and it has helped that particular sport grow. Do you think there's a scope for chess to go into that franchisee concept and popularize the sport even more? Do you think there's a future there also?
Yes, very much. I'm very hopeful that the Tech Mahindra Global League, which the first edition happened last year. Now we have 6 franchises who have teams in the league, and clearly there are a lot of ideas and concepts we borrow from the IPL and multiple other leagues as well. I'm hopeful, but the game of chess is in flux right now. It's experimenting with new formats, new time controls. The boom in streaming, all these things are a way to connect with potential fans and also communicate what it is we love about chess. In the end, you have to make it as accessible as possible. And in recent years, that has picked up a lot of steam. So yes, I hope that this initiative works out. But there are multiple such initiatives. There are very interesting tournaments being organized. And I'm hopeful that chess has now reached a new permanently higher level of popularity.